The Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight is ruined. It's never going to be the same. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel, the boxing guru. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. The Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford fight is ruined. It will never be the same as it once was looked at in the boxing community. People were looking at it as two of the top pound-for-pound fighters, somewhere, definitely top five, both of them, coming out together to fight, you know, both offensively fighters. It was going to be a really, really exciting fight. But I was thinking to myself today, I was like, wait a minute. Errol Spence got into that car accident. He fractured his jaw, lost teeth, had a concussion, scraped his face, was drunk, meaning so he's not taking care of his body. He was drunk while he was driving. I'm sure there was other injuries as far as like, you know, maybe he had sore ribs or sore back or something like that. That maybe wasn't a huge injury, but it was an injury nonetheless. And on top of that, you got to add on top of the fact that he just had surgery for a detached retina. Like, this is a damaged fighter. That's not including all the, you know, the tough fights he's had, you know, whether it be the tough fight with Sean Porter or, you know, or whatever. The tough sparring matches he's had in the gym that we're not privy to, that we don't see. This is a fighter who's been beaten down. This guy is not the same fighter anymore. And I'm going out on a limb and saying that. And I feel bad for Crawford because no matter what, when this fight happens, if it ever does, he's not going to get full credit. People are going to go, yeah, but it was after Errol Spence was hurt. It was after Errol Spence got into that car accident, his eye. He was coming off a long layoff. It's going to be all these excuses, and Terence Crawford isn't going to get the full respect he deserves for that win. So the fight is already ruined. The fight is like Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao was coming off, not coming off a loss, but he had already lost a controversial loss to Tim Bradley, which took a little bit of the steam off that fight. And then he got knocked out cold by Juan Manuel Marquez. So the allure of the fight, of that number one versus number two pound for pound in the division, you know, fighting in their primes, was kind of deflated. And yeah, it was a great fight. Yeah, it was one of the highest grossing pay-per-views of all time, if not the highest pay-per-view grossing of all time. But it just wasn't what it could have been if it happened in 2010, you know. And I feel this is the same thing that happened with Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Boxing can't get out of its own way. That's why I make the series Fights We Want But Can't Get. You know, I have to express myself. I have to let the boxing public know, as little subscribers as I have, but at least I want to document a history that there was somebody out there asking for the fight. Somebody telling the promoters, hey, this is what we want. And I'm calling you out, and I'm letting the fans know that we're not going to get it and why we're not going to get it. And it's unfortunate because I was really looking forward to this fight. I was really, you know, thinking boxing learned his lesson, but obviously it didn't. You know, Bob Arum and Al Haymon think it's more important to hold a grudge than it is to take care of the fans and give the fans the fights that we want. If you can make Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, y'all can work together for that fight. Why can't y'all work together for Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, man? Why would y'all just withhold that? I understand, oh, you don't want to lose that belt to your rival promoter. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I'm not an idiot. But you have to think about the fans. Look, this is another fight that, in my opinion, is ruined. It's never going to be the same as it once was. And all because of this petty bullshit of, oh, you're on the opposite side of the street. Come on, man. This is some crazy shit y'all putting us through. Us boxing fans. Honestly, this is one of the main reasons why I started this boxing page. It's to fucking vent. Y'all motherfuckers be stressing me out. I want to see some fights. I want to see the best fight the best. That's why I always talk about the fights I want to see regardless of who's on what side of the street. I want to know who the best. That's why I want to see Jaron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. People be telling me, oh, no, that fight's not ready yet. Fuck being ready yet. You know, who knows if somebody gets hurt? Who knows if somebody gets knocked out? Make that fight next. That's what you guys should do. Alright guys, that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. It helps me out with the algorithm. And follow me on Twitter @_BroadwayJoel. Alright guys, until next time. Peace.